Here we are, it's been a while. Actually, not as long as usual, because we played a bit late last week. Time for some more Solasta fun, and we got to work out what the bleep we want to do, because last time we were left with a number of options. Oh, that reminds me, we were going to craft another magic weapon, weren't we? But, Terrified Mist, who told me he didn't have the proficiency to craft magic weapons and armor
I didn't say I
at
didn't.
character creation, could do it faster apparently, so let's let him do that. I'd say the Mace of Smashing is a good candidate because the other two items we have the ingredients for, the other three items we have the ingredients for are just like +1 items.
But the Mace of Smashing is even +1.
It's not even +1, but it does do double damage or something. It's 2d6 damage instead of 1 for a mace. Or is it 2d6 instead of a d8?
I would like to get the Punisher battle axe. And to do that, we need to do the Bitter Roots treasure map quest, I believe.
Is that one currently on the list?
It is.
Well then.
Because I'm currently being forced to use a short sword.
Forced.
Yeah, I have my eyes on a Grey Tax later up in the game, but I'll let you know when it might turn up.
I know when it does turn up.
I know it. I know
So,
it.
Having completed this before.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to work out.
What do we got?
where
We got the
bloody-
Magister's Amulet. That's recommended level 6. Collector. We've done that. Just go back to a quest board and get our rewards. Shadow of the Defiler. We know that's a tough one based on the last time.
Yeah, it's one of the.
We lacked
practice ones
mobility
I've
and
ever
constant
done.
damage to put him down. Return to the Fortress of a Shield, level 8. Bitterroot's treasure map not listed. Apostasy, I need to go back and talk to Dallin Lark again, even though I gave him a thing and he's like, yeah, go talk to him again. Fine, I just did.
He's
And-
needy.
We're out here in the wilderness, aren't we? Yes, so we finished our job here. We've done our camping. Is there an item queued up for crafting, or should I do it?
There's not, because I don't know what we're actually...
Half plate of sturdiness is just +1. Short sword of acuteness is +1. Scimitar of acuteness is +1. Mace of Smashing is not +1, but it's something different as opposed to the others. It's also the only thing we can make with that Heartstone. Or we could just leave it open and hope we get the stuff we need to make something else pretty soon.
Well, I'm waiting to transition from the area, but I think if we can do Bitter Roots and make the Punisher battle axe, that'd be awesome.
Sure.
Because it does. Is it 2d8 damage or 2d6 instead of 1d8? I can't remember.
My only concern with the Mace of Smashing is we keep coming across things that are resistant to normal weapons now.
Yeah.
Is the Punisher battle axe not considered magical then?
Let's see.
That's a
It's-
+1. I was talking about the mace.
You literally hit transit just as I was mousing over it to check it before the thing
Punished
popped
is
up.
Trolled big time. Right.
Yeah.
Alright,
We are
But-
going to the Silent Whisper Outpost.
It is
the way
+1,
down
so
here.
yes, we can make that. Well, that's
We have-
really nearby, isn't it?
we have one
unit
unit of food.
We are
Yeah,
going
whose
to do
fault
a
is
10-day
that?
journey, and we are going to go
Yeah.
slow.
Okay,
are right next
okay,
to a
hold
town,
on,
by the
hold
way.
on. Is it
We are right next to
shorter-
the Copper End.
Yeah, let's just go back to Copper and buy some food
Let's-
there.
Let's risk it. Come on, guys.
No.
Eh?
We really
145
don't have
miles
that
on
much
one rations.
food.
We can interrupt if we run out.
What?
I mean, I'm
turn
down.
around and go back, starving all
No, I
the
think
way.
we get fatigued, don't we, up to a certain point, and then
And then it gets
by
worse. than
D&D rules, yeah, it will eventually
Yeah.
kill you.
Exhaustion sucks in D&D.
that. Actually, if you look at the journey it wanted us to take, it was taking us through Copperan anyway.
There we go. We got 4 rations day 1. Jesus.
That's okay. We'll go buy some more then.
And then Brother Fenton bores us with
Oh.
Hello. Mine is
Tamed Minotaur.
If
Oh.
we are really lucky, they will have some rations we can take.
You're all
Um,
asleep and I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Better start waking us up then. Oh,
I'm surprised.
if he lives long enough.
Oh, this is okay. If you wake me up, then I can start my round not surprised by raging.
No. But I'm surprised.
He is
so
surprised.
they get around before I can do anything to wake you up.
If they're really close.
Oh.
They're pretty close.
Where am I?
Hey.
Where am I?
Rage is
I'm in the
sweaty.
front, aren't I? I'm in the front corner.
Oh, he's right there. I think
I'm in a good
someone's
spot,
about to
actually.
wake
You're all
up.
shielding me.
Who was
Are
that?
you kidding me?
You're no longer asleep.
This is true.
He wake you up with a battle axe.
And a critical.
I think I might be
you're-
about to wake. Nope.
Oh no.
That one's sneaky.
This is a really shitty encounter, man.
That's a good way to
There
start.
is a potential I'll get triggered in the next 2 to 3 minutes.
I
This is
don't
a
know.
great
You might
way.
get triggered way before that.
At this rate.
What?
How come everyone's getting woken up except me?
How come they're hitting
they're
everyone
trying.
but the guy standing here?
Getting woken up with a critical hit from a battle axe is not any way to get woken
Oh
up.
yeah, hit me.
At least there's only a battle axe and not a great axe.
I'd like to
Wrong
point
person.
out that we are going to get to rest after this fight.
Yeah.
Oh no, sorry, it was a great axe, not a battle axe. My
Yeah.
mistake.
Well,
That's
You'll understand what I mean.
Uh-oh.
Well,
I'm
we're
awake
awake
now. Okay.
just lightning bolted his own people. Okay.
Bloody hell! I'm
Yeah.
changing that plan now. It's been
Like-
revised.
Hang on.
It's like something I would do.
Right, no, I'm still asleep.
good.
I saved for half, obviously, and then didn't take any damage, so I was still asleep. Clear.
That's alright.
Still not awake.
Yeah, you work at it, pal.
Pretty good damage. I can wake you up really easily, but people are going to be upset at me.
What, burning hands? Cone of cold.
I was thinking fireball because they're all right here.
Oh, I'm okay with it, mate. You go ahead. I'm fine.
Also, how the hell did you make a dex save when you're asleep?
I'm a rogue.
You're
job.
asleep.
It's my job. It's my one job. You can center it on me if it helps.
Kill
I
someone.
kind of have to hit them all.
Go for it. I don't mind.
I guess I can move it.
You're
I
asleep.
guess I could
As long
move
as
it
I
up
take
one,
less
not
than
hit
20
you.
points of damage.
Just don't burn my gear.
I make no
that's-
promises, Fenton, but I can always revive you.
That is a promise. Yeah. Can you keep that promise?
I know, because I'm
No, he
blowing
can't.
myself up as well.
Just do it.
I mean, fuck it, we always reload when it goes wrong, right?
Yeah.
No, this isn't King Arthur Knights.
Hey John, how you doing? I've still not taken any damage.
Congratulations.
The guy with
You've
healing
taken
now.
out the guy who was about to give Rage 35 points of healing.
Potion it is then.
Yeah, but look at all the other things I took out too.
You trash everything. That is the most spectacular.
There's like
But
one goblin left.
Can someone please wake me up?
I
Well,
couldn't.
that was my
Just-
turn.
It takes an action.
Hey, back up.
Crap.
Against
See,
all
it
the
was
odds.
fine.
Right. In that case,
Heal yourself, please heal yourself.
yeah.
I mean, I've taken no damage. I've been lightning bolted and fireballed.
Fast asleep.
Just having a snooze. I'm lying in, boys. I'm having a
You're
sleep.
broken. You're so broken.
He's a legend.
What a start to the evening.
Buttercup is a legend. This guy's pegging it.
He is. But how do you guiding bolt you?
Wow.
Alright?
Can someone wake me up, please?
No.
I'm bored.
But I mean, we've got this.
Imagine yeah, just leave him asleep. I'm alright. I'm alright with it. Just
It's like,
snooze
yeah.
through the first thing.
It's all done.
I wake up with all these dead bodies around. I'll be like, what the hell's going on? The funny thing is, it was actually my watch.
What?
It obviously wasn't, but you can imagine.
I've
Rogue
had
falls
that happen in
asleep.
D&D before. The person
Yeah.
I watched fell asleep and then we get ambushed. It sucks.
We used to have a regular who would just go to sleep, not because he would fall asleep or he,
He
would
just
roll
wouldn't keep
constitution
watch when it
checks.
was his turn to be
He'd
on
just be
watch.
like, I can't be asked for this in the bed.
Yeah, I thought you meant the actual player at the table then.
Nope.
Okay.
One foe down.
Yeah.
I've got a pretty good idea who you're talking about there.
Chaotic in life, chaotic in game.
Yep.
That's what I'm going to say.
Yep.
No one's gonna wake you up.
I don't want to be awake. I'm the
Awoke?
most. I'm the most unwoke person there is. There is.
You are
Excuse me, I'm in the court.
John says it sounds like his player character was depressed. I have to do some stuff. Sleep.
No, the player was literally chaotic and awkward.
Chaotic awkward.
Chaotic
Best
awkward.
Best alignment.
Hey, I'm awake. I'm awake. I'm awake.
Hey.
No, it's not.
2 lightning bolts and a fireball later.
Oh, I didn't take any damage from that firebolt.
Right.
From the lightning bolt there. So 2 lightning bolts and a fireball, no damage.
Yeah.
And I've only just woken up.
And the
Because
fight's
it's the
over.
loot.
It's got a
loot
magic
time.
weapon.
It's because it's loot
Got
time.
a magic. What?
No, I found a scroll of magic weapon on that.
I woke up to take the loot.
Magical. You did.
Scroll of
bolt.
grease. Sending it your way. Maybe walk closer.
Yeah, I'm coming back. Back.
There you go.
Hey,
Have a
hey.
scroll of grease.
Yeah, have some flaming crossbow pots.
Thanks.
Right, back to sleep then, guys. Ah.
Now, we will buy food.
You thought I selected to actually go to the place, right?
Nope. Because I
I
pointed
should've.
out that this was en route anyway.
We got ambushed
but-
that close to town.
I'd already made the decision whilst you were telling me that. I'm a considerate party leader. I'm only really party leader by default because I'm the host.
Hmm.
But yeah, I'd like to think that in D&D I'm a considerate party leader when I am party leader and when I'm not a pain in the ass.
I hate being party leader in D&D, but it always ends up being my character. No one else can make a decision, so I
No,
freaking
it's
have to.
not a quest board. Strange white highlights along the edge of the water that's supposed to be bubbles. It's like, that's a lot of white.
Hey Wilf, send us some stuff. Sell it.
Well, mate.
What
can
am
we
I
do for
doing?
you on this final?
You saw
I know,
nothing.
but let's
that's
buy
fine.
some stuff.
What do you sell?
I was in like the seated position.
Hey, I've got junk to actually sell.
Likewise.
Lucky dice.
Oh, well, shh. Well. What? Okay, he did not have a lot of food available. We'll have to check the inn. Oh yeah, but if we make the mace, we can sell it, can't we?
Or we can just keep it in the party in case we require it.
Yeah.
Keep it, because in case we need to fight undead, stuff like that, like specifically skeletons or something that takes half
Alright,
damage from piercing or
I'll start.
slashing.
I'll start crafting it then.
Pub?
I mean, they might sell food.
It only takes 7 successes, it's fine.
Yeah, you got that magical item now, so you should be doing it in like 5 minutes.
I mean,
As soon as we start traveling, it'll be done.
Welcome to the inn.
Oh god.
Welcome
no.
to
Nope, no
the
food for
inn.
sale.
We should go.
Fuji wants to stay.
The light.
Hey, we need a room. No, we don't. We need food. Right.
The only
They don't have a working gate here, do they?
What do you mean?
Because we could teleport back to Caer Kiflin
Oh,
and
away gate, right?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
no, the nearest one's down at the dragon's place.
No, I thought we had a gate here.
Nope.
A tunnel underneath that they gave us the key/password for. Or was that not here?
That was in the place by. Oh no, it wasn't. That's the dragon one I'm thinking of.
okay. Well, if we can't find one,
I don't
we'll just
remember a
go.
gate down here.
How many thingies have we got?
Huh. I was able to get 4.
Okay, we can slow travel. We've got 5 units. We can slow travel and see if we can pick up stuff. It'll be epic. Let's do this.
Yeah, what's the worst that could happen?
We might have to eat Brother Fenton.
I did just cook him real nicely.
Hang on. Has anyone got restoration scrolls? Because we could just continually eat leg of paladin or whatever.
Scrolls.
Oh, I didn't.
None of us can cast that.
Then we can regrow his leg and do the same thing again.
One of you literally
Yeah.
may have been unintentionally dishonest there.
You know what? If we had a cleric, they could create food for us.
One of us can cast restoration.
I can cast lesser restoration. It's a start, isn't it?
Well, no, I figured.
Fuji's taken over my role as non-cleric playing bashing.
Hey, we're
I
getting more
figured-
food.
Restoration being the healing one would have been.
Yeah,
Let's. Oh, we can eat that.
thing.
I can eat this.
Where's your mace? Whoever wants
We
it.
found some plants. We didn't find any food.
If we are stopping off here to not fight that vampire, we could at least use the gate. I don't think we are stopping off here, but just a point of issue. On the way back,
We didn't find any food again.
That's fine. That's
I slow travelled in order to impeded.
you know what? Go back to the Fortress of Shield, use the gate, go
Okay,
back
we're
to
out of food.
Kirkuk,
Have we got
buy
food? Yes.
and
I killed a boar. I
instead
killed a
we're
boar.
going this way.
I killed a boar. We're sorted. It's
You
fine.
just tried to let it to goodness so soon. Who are you writing to, wizard?
Don't
He's
worry
just
about
trying
it.
to lose weight.
Tell us what's
I found some more food.
Don't worry about it. Okay.
Get wrecked, naysayers.
Oh, at least it's mushrooms, they're nice.
Well.
That's it. That's it for the whole day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
They
what
might have
happened?
food!
But there's a wolf. We can eat that.
Better get fireball ready again.
Ambush. Ambush them. Ambush.
I may have psychologically tortured a party member in D&D after they ate some funny mushrooms.
Oh well.
If that's the worst you've done, you're
That
okay.
no, they didn't even eat them. They were tricked into eating
Oh, wizard goes first. Get him.
them. Yeah.
The shaman's
I
probably
think
pretty
it's
nasty.
fireball time.
How convenient of you to all be grouped around that one tree.
Yeah,
Arcana, Evo,
that highly
Malmus.
flammable tree that won't burn.
Pretty good. I'm gonna stand here now behind you.
Mm-hmm.
Why do they put me in front of the paladin?
Because you're the leader.
Party marching order on the intro screen. Or the action screen.
Oh, okay. I need to change that because damn.
Don't think you can.
Okay, well, shit out of luck then.
It's just the order you added them at character creation at the start of the campaign.
That was a merry little dance he did.
Yeah.
So, I've played a little bit at the beginning of the alternate campaign, the new DLC one, and it definitely feels like there's less story to it.
Maybe they just figured people would play this, so they know what they're doing. I don't know.
Yeah, it kind of feels more like the Lost World or something, like, you know, go into this area and experience everything.
Yeah, I've not explored it to be honest.
I haven't explored it very much. But it is definitely harder fights early on.
I like how I hid behind him and then he left me.
Mate, any further and I'd have to dash.
They're all
You could-
surprised anyway.
You could have dashed and put the other guy in combat. You know, hot
I
enough.
could have done, but I wanted to cast that spell.
You never
Nice. Yay for sneak attack.
Just in case I
Yeah.
actually get to attack something. This session.
And because I'm a rogue, I'm going up.
He's going over the top. Oh. There.
Oh yeah, of course. Surprise. I don't fancy shooting something.
guess I'll just take out the Drake.
Arcana, Evo,
Thank you so
Malmis.
much.
I guess.
Victory is mine.
Do I have to?
Hang on, it is a group victory. Just saying.
Then I'm gonna show off
Allegedly.
and just do this and not have to climb because I can.
Uribe.
Hey, buddy.
Hello.
Who climbs? Climbing's for plebs.
I'm gonna chop your head off and steal your crown.
Picks on you. It's stuck to my head.
Yes,
God.
I'm gonna carry your head around with me.
That won't give it away
a
that you
bag.
stole it at all.
You know, we still haven't actually had to use the crown yet.
No, we haven't.
And once again, I'm going to check if I could have actually reached that one now.
I dare you to stand under the block.
Might be close enough.
What you should have done is got Brother Fenton around the other side to push him underneath
I
the
could
block.
have reached
That would
that
have been
one.
brilliant.
We gotta get Brother Fenton more move speed.
What a fucking waste. Right.
What?
Oh, he casted Branding Smite. Okay.
Yeah, but it's for the most poxy smallish encounter there is. I'm gonna go and stand here.
Go push the rock.
No, I'm not pushing the rock. No need.
Rock. Will it even hit?
Nope. He's one out.
Okay, I've got normal bolts, so I don't want to waste
Just
magic.
like this victim's about to be before my next turn.
That was fun. No, he's gone. See ya. Bye.
Of course he's got disengage.
Right, you fucker.
Well, he actually used it as his action that time. He didn't attack.
Yeah. Idris is getting him. Raph,
mean-
before you get upset about not really getting to do anything, I spent the whole last encounter asleep.
It's not
Just
you,
saying
but-
that, I'm interested to know if the smite will transfer. Yeah, because the spell's on me, not on the weapon, so I'm interested to know if it'll transfer to the bow if I get to shoot at them. But I won't even get that because, you know, rage is
Well, it
just
says
gonna
your
kill
next hit causes additional radiant damage.
me. Yeah, so it should. The visual
Yeah.
effects should transfer when I switch weapons, which is what I'm interested in seeing. And I probably won't even get to see that now.
Yeah, but you will.
Well, it says you're concentrating on the thing, so you should, in theory, get it applied.
I don't think it'll carry on into the next encounter if we rest.
No, not the next encounter, but the next attack. Just get in there.
Arcana, Evo, Malmis.
Missed.
I mean, these were not challenging enemies.
Well, our spotter managed to go first and fireball them all, so
Yeah.
kind of, if they'd gone first and they were in our face, maybe it would have been different, but probably not. If we were surprised,
If
Mind
we
you, we
were
were surprised
surprised
in the last one.
asleep with the guard on, also surprised, then yeah, that would have been more challenging.
How was this creature out of my range? He was stood next to me and disengaged, and now he's moved beyond my range.
Annoying, isn't it?
Yeah, but literally, how?
I don't
got
know.
higher
how.
move speed than you.
I should have a 40 feet move by this point. Why can't I?
Hello, Terrified Mist, welcome to the channel.
I was saying it to John. Is it because of the armor you're wearing? You don't get your extra like 10 feet. I don't remember if you're a medium or heavy.
He's wearing heavy armor.
Then you don't get the extra 10 feet.
Wearing heavy armor, am I?
Yeah.
I thought it was medium. I thought it was
So you're
medium.
wearing half
You
plate.
asked for heavy armor, you got heavy
No,
armor.
it's-
You got the
yeah,
half
medium
plate you
armor.
asked for.
Medium armor. It says. Rare.
Oh, then I don't know.
Yeah, this is bullshit.
Well, we don't know the stats of the enemy creature.
No, what I mean is, if I look at my movement grid, it doesn't give me 40 feet of movement, because if it did, I'd be able to stand next to the creature.
Oh. Is it because you have to climb up the ledge and it's taking like
Yes.
movement off to cover that?
But then it had to climb too.
Yeah, but it might have more movement.
Yeah, but you don't know what its movement speed is because it's not telling you. So we're assuming that it's a normal orc with movement speed 30 feet. That it
Yeah.
might also be a barbarian, and it might also have more than 30 feet base movement.
Yeah, but if I had 40 feet moving barbarian, it should still be in my range because I got the same movement speed as him.
Yeah, but it's a full orc with different racial mods and different starting sets of stats. And just because we check out D&D 5th edition orcs doesn't mean that this thing's the same. I mean, when you look over him, it just says unknown creature, an elusive orc, less confrontational than most, etc., etc. So it's obviously a variant.
Well, if he's less confrontational, he might definitely have a better, higher base move. He's also just seen all his mates killed
Highly
in a
suspect.
shockingly short amount of time.
Just throw your greatsword at him.
Yeah, he's telling you, this isn't Lady Hawk.
Lady Hawk is a funny and
Get that
awesome
80s
stuff.
synth music going.
Yeah.
In every scene. Right. Let's do this. Bloody hell.
I am unbeatable.
It actually worked. I actually hit him with the arrow and it transferred properly. Nice.
Incoming.
You know what? That one
I-
shot made up for the last
I-
two encounters.
Considerably better shot than you are. Right, let's get in here.
What were you saying, Fuji?
Oh, I didn't say anything.
Oh, I thought you started saying something.
No, I didn't start saying anything.
I'm a much better shot than he is.
Oh, he's not making it out of here alive now.
Are you pushing that rock off just because? Is this like the big stone you have to throw in the lake?
No, I was just taking cover behind it, but he's run out of my line of sight now.
Where's your Misty Step now? Oh yeah, you waste it.
No, I have Misty Step. I can use it like 3 times. I just can't get to anywhere I can see him.
Go over there and hit him with your staff, you'll probably kill him.
I can't.
You can. Misty Step real close. That's a bonus action, right?
You're looking
And then-
at my stream, right? Misty Step. That's my range from up here with Misty Step.
Oh, well, that sucks.
Yeah, I know.
You probably can't even make it to the... Can you make it to behind the other rock on the other platform off to the side?
Yeah,
Or
if you
is
go to that
just out of
square
range?
that's on the right hand side, you might be able to see him.
Nope.
Ah, no. Maybe not.
I thought he was going to fall over again.
Made it though. I landed fine. Can't see the target. Go Fuji, mess him up.
Really?
Or you can
Wow.
skip your turn, that's fine.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm not chasing this dickhead around the map. Someone who can shoot him can kill him.
I'm not going to shoot him. But I did kill him.
Hey, our knowledge increased on Tiger Trade.
Oh, was that some primed armor there?
I wish. Who got armor?
I don't know, I didn't pick up armor.
Maybe I missaw.
I picked up a pelt.
Why can I not give Brother Fenton these arrows? Why are you not running over?
Because I'm checking Rage's armor, and the one we could make is the same, so it wouldn't be an upgrade for him.
Yeah, I was trying to read something.
Aren't you the one that triggered traveling?
Nope.
No, the last person moving in triggered it. You can open the inventory while travelling, you just
Oh,
can't
no.
do very much with it. What?
We didn't find any food. Looks like
Right,
I'm
well,
eating and you guys aren't. I found an angry violet. Does
We met
that
a wandering scholar from Galavan. Did he have any food to spare? Apparently not.
We failed to complete long rests, basically.
Yeah, great.
Hey, we do have mushrooms now.
Well, we are at a new location. At least it's not like Might and Magic where you get weak, then you get something else, then you get insane, and it gets worse and worse the longer you go without food.
Oh no, that is how exhaustion works in 5e.
Hang on, this looks suspiciously like the map from the wizard sneaking and spellcasting tutorial, doesn't it?
It is that map.
It's not, because it doesn't quite have the bits on the cave on the left. Oh, hello.
Oh,
What
amazing.
berserker. Lovely.
Yeah, we were like scouting. Yeah.
I wasn't.
Like the road goes first, there's traps, that kind of thing. Hides, because that's what the road's good at.
I thought I'll go this way because the others have ignored this ladder.
You thought I'll do Leroy Jenkins and just jump in,
No, I didn't shout like an
all
idiot.
long swords blazing. And now I have to dash even to get up there, and I don't want to because I'm going to attack.
Well, don't then. It's fine. Why is he sticking outside this like that halfway up?
So I can climb
Yeah,
walls.
it's spider climb, yeah.
Ah, that's why. Right, good.
Who needs ladders when
So
you've got
it
fancy
does make
slippers?
sense. Okay. Alright.
Oh. That's probably why you couldn't reach the orc, because you had to run up the 5-foot step instead of just mantling it.
If it is, that's even
It's dumb, but that's probably why.
Hmm.
Get in the fight.
Conjo, Viribe.
And then he sees the other one around the corner and does a
No, I could see
Joss
him
Whedon
anyway.
double take.
I could see him before. These
Yeah,
red
you
jars
could,
aren't-
but Idris couldn't.
But that's okay.
Evo Malmis.
Oh, yeah, fine.
I didn't kill it.
He's a tough orc.
I come stand over here now. That's
No,
Could you move one
no,
more
I
step,
can't.
You're good,
please, so you
you're
don't
good, I
block
can
the
go
top of the
one more.
ladder.
I can go one more. You're good. Don't worry.
Please, come on, come on.
Also, you should be able to move through me, you know?
Should be able to.
Can't win.
Still alive. He's won, basically. Whoa, bless you, dude.
Bless you.
Actually, we don't have a cleric. We have no right to say that. That is the theme. This should be the no clerics party.
We need to play a game
Yeah.
of something where one of you lot plays a cleric next time.
I think we should all play clerics next time.
Could do.
I caught dibs on Watermain.
There's a new Baldur's Gate 3 patch out. We get bards and gnomes now.
Well, that sounds brilliant.
It would do, except gnomes they've created look like halflings. It's all the fucking point.
They got giant fucking handlebars on the sides of their heads. They look really stupid.
Like I've always thought gnomes were had rounded ears like humans. and
Yes,
had big bulbous
everyone
noses.
thinks that, apart from stupid dickheads with bad taste.
I mean, like Laren Studios, because they look like halflings.
No, I
Which
meant like
kind
the
of makes-
people who got Todd Lockwood to do the artwork for 3rd edition.
But they're not third edition gnomes, are they?
No,
they've never
not.
looked
Their
like
5th
that.
edition gnomes, which are even worse.
Yeah, but they, like I said, gnomes in 5th edition don't look like that. It's just how they've interpreted them.
Mate, at least they don't all have white beards and stupid hats. And they're sitting
Actually,
in the
funny
garden.
you should mention that. They had all the stagehands on the panel from Hell dressed up with fake white beards and gnomey red hats.
Perfect.
I was like, why is the fight still going? And it isn't.
Hey, Orc Beastmaster, knowledge increase.
Always good. Oh, hello. Right, so I take it you lot wanted to double back and go the other way first now.
No, we got the thing that was up there.
Oh, yeah, we got what we wanted. We just wanted party cohesion.
Do you have any fireballs? Just
Yes.
asking for a friend.
Is that like when Jesse Cox said, just asking for a friend who happens to be me?
I have lots of fireballs.
Malmis.
Nice.
Berserker, Shaman.
Okay, we fight them in the doorway, yeah?
Yeah, I guess.
But maybe a couple of steps back so we can get 3 people in the doorway.
Well, it's not my turn yet.
Are you still with us?
Ow.
And now, because of what you lot said last turn, I'm going to say bless you. Even though we don't have a cleric.
Singular guy's blessed.
Just don't stand in my spot when you do it, yeah?
So anyway, where is your spot? You can't tell me.
My spot is somewhere at the front, next to someone so that I can get sneak attacks.
There we
against
go.
people while I
See,
attack.
I said I would.
I think I'm going next out of all us, so I'm going to stand next to you.
We got 3 frontliners. They can Diablo door it, so we've only got 2 we need to break through or pull back. So we can Diablo door them.
Okay, let's break through.
Gotta kill one of those buggers then, probably the wolf to be honest.
Yeah, I know how to
Does
do
it?
my character. I know how to do my character. Calm down. Right, jeez. Right, now, I can step through, or we can...
Yeah, but
I don't really want to step through because I'm going to get
step through.
4 people attacking me. I'd rather
Yeah.
stay here.
Just stay there.
Yeah, the problem is Ben, I'm gonna have to rush through in front of you if I want to be able to help.
No.
You're
why-
wearing plate armor and you're a fighter type.
Don't say that.
I'm okay with you barging through.
Yep. Plus this one will probably be dropped in a moment anyway, these are like 5 attacks.
No
Or
quarter
just
given.
2.
And here they come. Everybody group up nicely for another fireball.
Well, problem is now
Yep.
they're gonna just block the door so I won't be able to get in, so I just have to
Yes,
shoot someone with my arrows.
saving your life. You're welcome, by the way.
Yeah, healer. Heal time. There's no other doors in here, so just keep Rage alive, I guess.
You can take it.
Can you smite with your bow?
I can find out. But I think I might have something
Oh.
more important to do.
No damage.
Alright. Everyone else got
Again. That's 3 lightning bolts with no damage. Going for the go for a record.
I was really hoping the wolf would have pushed up. Bye.
Sounds like somebody's got a whining dog that needs something.
It does.
Screw it. Do it.
Arcana.
I was
Evo,
debating if that was the right
Malmis.
spot, okay?
I'd say that was a good choice.
Oh, that shaman's nearly there.
Well, I can get him next time. I probably should have moved out from being in line with you guys. Oops.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Come in, come in.
Yeah.
Here it comes. Right. Now, if I kill the berserker, that wolf is going to attack me,
Well, I'm going to breathe.
and I
wall,
won't
so
kill
it
the
might-
chieftain. So
But I might. So if you do damage to some of them, then I will attack and breathe on them. Hopefully.
You like
See,
it?
that softened them up.
you like it? You like that, huh? Okay, it's all yours.
Oh no, I've used my breath weapon. No.
Did you?
Yeah, it must have been the last.
Because we
fight or
weren't
something.
getting the long rests because we were out of food on camp on
Oh yeah, who made that choice?
Take that.
you.
I'm a rogue. I'm in charge of travel.
Yeah, I had that critical hit.
Only because we don't have a ranger in the party.
A druid or a cleric. Great food and drink. You know. Good berries all round.
Oh, reckless! You don't want to do that standing in front of a rogue. Crazy.
Who's bit rage? Yeah, sure. Shield block.
You're still in the
Still
fight,
got
my
through to you,
friend.
I'm afraid.
Yeah. Like 3 damage. That's
Incoming magic. Oh,
Healing himself.
dumbass. Levitate that wolf.
Can't.
Close but no cigar, Mr. Wolf.
And if you stop levitating them, could we call that wolf droppings?
Yeah, maybe. Either that or a dire dump.
How stupid do I want to be right now?
not very.
It was a rhetorical question, okay?
I thought it
Right.
was.
Oh, I can see them from here. It's all good.
Kana,
They were out of range when I was one tile back.
I was helping with that.
Take that.
Oh, 22 damage. Nice.
I'm gonna back up again.
Please don't.
No, just one tile.
Oh good, I can still reach you from there.
Yeah. I don't think anything can hit me anyway. They look like the melee base. Oh, thank you. Forgot that was a thing you could do.
Yes. Had to think that one through there.
Okay. Oh, it's not dead. It's dead now.
It is now
Another victory.
like a famous football match.
And I will stay here to allow Rage to step into that spot.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to stand and do them 3.
Okay,
Yeah,
end
it's
of the
cool.
round and end of the fight. Calling it now.
You think I can do 25? Oh, it's rage. Never mind.
Yeah.
Didn't get me.
Look, the question isn't if you can do 25 damage. The question
No.
is if you can do it in a single hit or not.
No. You said end of the round, so I thought rage had been. I was like, you think
No.
I can do 25 points? And
No, I said end of round and end of the
oh,
fight.
there's a chest up here.
Yeah, let me check it for traps.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
not going there.
Coins and a cup. Expensive cup. And a campfire.
Ooh.
Could anyone
was
remind
that?
me what we are doing here?
Let me check for traps. Or just open it.
Yeah, I tried to stop him, but he wouldn't. He wouldn't stop. Oh, silent whisper to
Exactly the same as my current stat.
Yeah, but then after that I clicked to move away, but you didn't move away.
This is what I want. This is what I want anyway. The thing in this thing, the slave stone.
Sounds like I'm
Oh,
creating
you
an
want
axe.
that?
Yeah,
Yes,
I
you
want
really
that.
do.
So I can make or somebody else can make me the Punisher battle axe. So, yay! Happy Half-Orc. Which sounds like a really, really bad music genre.
It really does.
Oh, there's some half-plate +1 in here as well.
Inventory.
Another one.
Crafting. We don't have a primed battle axe.
Yes,
Not on us. It's in town, isn't it?
in stash.
Yeah, but I can't access it to
No,
craft them
you
until we
can't.
go
You have
back.
to wait till we go all the way back to Caer Kiflin, like I wanted to earlier on. Would now be a good time to save up?
Oh, crate's empty.
I think so.